your mind when you found out that your PE subject this semester is all about earnings? Um, First is I'm happy because when I was in grade 10, when I was in junior high school, I really want to join the sports and something athlete. Um, One of them is the Arnis. I have a friend and I idolized her because she's good at Arnis and she knows how to defend herself. She's independent and she can walk by herself without any friends because she knows when someone hitting her, she know how to handle herself. And when I heard that Arnis is our topics or our topics this second semester for our PE, I'm happy because I know to myself that I really want to learn this and to not just for class only or for grades. This is for self-defense.
The first thing comes in my mind yung nalaman kong Arnis is our topic for physical education for the whole semester is medyo kinabahan tayo na slide dahil honestly hindi ako ganun ka-familiar when it comes to Arnis. Alam ko marami dyang mga kailangan malaman on how proper way kung paano gamitin ang Arnis. Hindi naman siya basta-basta lang na basta tayong mapalo kung saan parte ng katawan. Meron dyan mga certain parts na kailangan magbusisi nating alamin para magamit natin ng tama yung Arnis. And isa rin sa reason kung bakit medyo kinabahan tayo dahil most of nakikita ko kasi sa mga gumagawa ng Arnis, especially pag sa mga bids, is kailangan ng partner. So, inisip ko agad, so sino ko yung partner? Wala naman yung kapatid ko, wala naman dito, and my parents, hindi rin sila ganun kaano sa ganyan. But, thankful naman na hindi lahat ng ginagawa namin sa Arnis is more on my partner. Most of the time, tayo lang sa sarili lang natin.
When I first heard about Arnis in our PE subject, the first thing that came to mind was self-defense. It is a traditional martial art that fights with sticks or other weapons. Arnis, like other martial arts, may be used to train and teach self-defense, self-control, and discipline. It is a Filipino martial art that can be done solo or with a partner that involves striking or blocking with a single or pair of sticks.
What problems do you mostly encounter in your activities or output? Mostly, I encounter hurting my hand, or sometimes I'm irritating because I cannot understand how to execute or how to enter my foot or my arms or my hand, how to position properly, something like that. Because I only watch the video that my teacher is attached. I only watch the attached video file, and from that video, I'm doing my projects and activities. It's really hard for me to do some of my activities and projects, especially in PE. Sometimes I think when I saw that there's a new project or activity, I always say that OMG, there's a new activity, and how can I do that again? And also I don't have Arnis. I borrow it to my cousin or to our neighbors, you know.
Most of the time, the problem I face or encounter every time ginagawa ko yung activities ko is within myself. Honestly, nahihirapan akong gayahin or kopyahin yung video na pinrovide sa amin ng professor namin na kailangan namin gawa ng sarili namin version or copy. And then, most of the time, especially kapag nag-video na nahihirapan ako or nakakalimutan ko yung mga susunod na steps or minsan may certain parts ng body ko na mali yung position niya, like my hand and my foot. And isa rin sa struggle ko or problem ko, pag hawak ko na yung arnis, hindi ko na alam kung saan ko siya patatamain na nagkakandagulugulo na. And meron din parts na muntik-muntikan ako makasira ng mga gamit sa bahay namin, makasira ng bintana. And I think yun yung pinaka-problem ko kapag gumagawa ako ng activities. But that problem doesn't stop me to accomplish all the activities.
My area or surroundings has caused me challenges in my activities or output because the area is congested. It is difficult to maneuver or carry out the executions. Another issue I'm having is that my arms and hands hurt, possibly because I didn't work out or exercise every day, so my body is kinda shocked with executions of the arnis.
As a student, what strategies did you use to execute the skills needed in every activity? First is, ang ginagawa ko ay pinapractice ko yung video na inattach ng teacher ko dun sa module ko para I know how to properly position my hands and my foot. Kasi, di ba, minsan meron dun nakakalito, minsan pag mabilis, lalo na pag mabilis, I'm confusing. Sometimes pinopost ko siya para lang talaga makuha ko ng as in yung tamang position. And minsan natutumba na ako or anything. Basta lang makuha ko yung tamang position niya at kung tamang pag-execute niya sa arnis. Arnis is not easy, I admit. But when we learned, when we study it, I know we can gain some knowledge. That's why I am learning and I hope I gain more. And yeah.
For me, the most important thing to do para ma-execute or magawa yung isang skill sa isang activity is kailangan natin i-wish yung katawan natin. And good example to do that is stretching. For me kasi, stretching is the most important bago ka gumawa ng certain activity sa arnis. Kasi once na hindi mo wish yung katawan mo or hindi ka nag-stretching, mayroong certain parts ng body mo na sasakit or hindi mo siya magagalaw ng maayos. And kapag hindi mo siya nagawa ng maayos or nagalaw, hindi mo rin magagawa ng maayos yung activity mo. Which is, yeah, may part din na magagawa mo siya pero hindi siya proper or siguro hindi ka rin masasatisfy kasi hindi mo siya totally nagawa ng maayos because hindi mo na-wish yung katawan mo and hindi ka nag-stretching.
As a student, the tactics I utilize to execute the skills required in each activity were of course proper stick holding and the left and right tempo strike with the wrist twisted at an angle and slashing action and having the right balance to properly attack the opponent and so on.
What are the lessons you have learned in my subject that you think you can use in the future? Since our topic for the second semester full term is arnis, and I am mentioning some parts of the topics in arnis that I have learned. First is the Año Uno and Año Uno. Año Uno, ginawa namin siya in a group. for our learning and activity project. And na-realize ko na yung mga ginagawa namin sa Arnis is makakatulong para hindi lang para sa sarili namin, kundi para din sa future namin. Para sa sarili namin because we know how to protect ourselves in any harm or dangerous outside in our home. When we walk by ourselves and And in the future, pwede nating maturo sa mga magiging anak natin kung paano nila mapoprotektahan yung sarili nila and kung paano nila kaya ding protektahan ang iba kapag may nakita silang kaya nilang tulungan, matutulungan nila. Yeah, and ang Arnis is not just sports or anything that have a stick, you know. Meron nitong position, execute, or any galaw na pwede nating magamit sa mga mahalagang bagay katulad na lamang sa mga panganib, ganon. Alam natin kung paano natin poprotektahan yung sarili natin, hindi lamang tayo aasa sa iba.
The lesson I've learned in this subject that I think magagamit ko siya in the future is, aside from Arnis is one of the good examples of self-defense, aside from that is yung kultura natin na which is maganda siyang ibahagi sa lahat, especially for the foreigners na gustong makilala pa yung kultura natin at yung bansa natin. Kasi honestly, mapagmamalaki mo yung Arnis, yung kung paano siya, kasi hindi ka lang kakaroon ng knowledge about self-defense or kung paano protektahan yung sarili mo. Aside from that, mas may malalaman ka pa sa kultura na dito ito nagmula and kaya siya ginagawa is because of this.
The importance of learning Arnis is what I've learned in this subject. There are numerous advantages to learning Arnis. It aids our ability to think quickly. Self-defense is necessary to maintain our safety and can be employed in self-defense. It also works in our hearts and reflexes, increase confidence in tense situations is also a benefit.